Good morning. The July 24th, 2019 meeting of the Board of Estimates is now called to order. In the interest of promoting the order and efficiency of these hearings, persons who are disruptive to the hearing will be asked to leave the hearing room. Meetings of the Board of Estimates are open to the public for the duration of the meeting. The hearing room must be vacated at the conclusion of the meeting. Failure to comply may result in a charge of trespassing. Madam Deputy Comptroller, are there any corrections, additions, or deferrals on the agenda?
Good morning. For today's agenda, the board received 3 protests. A protest was received from Ms. Kim Trueheart for page 11. A protest was received from Ms. Kim Trueheart for page 14. A protest was received for page 75, item number 4, from the Halliburton Fleet Service. However, that protest from Halliburton Fleet Service has been withdrawn. The protests for pages 11 and 14 from Ms. Kim Trueheart will not be heard by the board. I have the following abstentions to report. The Honorable Mayor Young will abstain on pages 5 through 6, item numbers 1 and 2. Page 19, item number 1. Pages 99 through 100. Pages 101 through 102, pages 103 through 104, pages 105 through 106, page 109, item number 4, page 110 to 111, item numbers 5 and 6, page 111, item number 7, page 115 to 116, item number 12, and page 118, item number 3. There are no abstentions for the Honorable President Scott. The Honorable Comptroller Pratt will abstain on pages 94 through 98. As stated, their protests have been received. The 2 will not be heard from Ms. Trueheart on pages 11 and 14. And again, the protest has been withdrawn from Halliburton Fleet Service. Remaining on the non-routine agenda are the orders that appear on page 2, item number 1 and 2 of the board's agenda today. Mr. President, members of the board, those are the information on the protests received, as well as the abstentions that have been reported thus far. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Deputy. Before we go any further, I would like to recognize Delegate Stephanie Smith, who is here with us this morning. Actually, my delegate, so thank you, Delegate, for being here, even though we know you're in your official capacity, and the Mayor's delegate. Yeah, both of us. I would direct the board members' attention to the memorandum from my office dated July 22nd, 2019, identifying matters to be considered as routine agenda items, together with any corrections and additions that have been noted by the Deputy Comptroller. I will entertain a motion to approve all of the items contained on the routine agenda.
I move approval, Mr. President.
I second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. The motion carried. The routine agenda items have been adopted. The first item on the non-routine agenda can be found on page 2, Department of Audits, Audit Reports, Item 1, City of Baltimore, Maryland Comprehensive Annual Financial Report for the year ended June 30th, 2018. Will the party please come forward?
Good morning, Mr. President, Mr. Mayor, and Madam Comptroller and board members. My name is Josh Pash, and I am the new city auditor. I am here to introduce...
Excuse me, Mr.
Speaking to the mic a little. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here to introduce Graylin Smith of SB & Company, who performed the audit of the Comprehensive Annual Financial Report and the Single Audit Report for the year ended June 30th, 2018 for the City of Baltimore.
Good morning. Gray Smith. I've got Bill Seymour is the audit partner also on the engagement. We were engaged to audit the CAFR for the City of Baltimore for the year ended June 30th, 2018, and we also completed the single audit report, and we issued those reports. I want to entertain first if there are any questions about either of those reports.
Not at this time.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, Mr. President, Mr. Mayor, Madam Controller, honorable members of the board. My name's Henry Raymond, Director of Finance. First, I'd like to state that we appreciate the efforts of SB and Company and the Department of Audits in conducting this audit with an unmodified, clean opinion on the 2018 CAFR. Yep, thank you.
Thank you. Any questions from the board members? Thank you. Received. The report has been noted. The second item on the non-routine agenda can be found on page 2, item 2, City of Baltimore, Baltimore, Maryland single audit together with reports of an independent public accountants for the year ended June 30th, 2018. Will the parties please come forward?
Good morning, Mr. President, Mr. Mayor, Madam Comptroller, and board members. My name is Josh Pash, and I'm here to introduce Graylin Smith of SB and Company, who performed the audit of the single audit for the City of Baltimore for June 30th, 2018.
Good morning again. We've completed the single audit, and we issued that single audit for the year ended June 30th, 2018. In that audit, we had a qualified opinion for some of the programs. Some of the other programs, we had a unqualified opinion, and we have issued that report. Are there any questions related to that report?
Any questions from the board? Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Again, good morning. Henry Raymond, Director of Finance. We concur with the single audit report as completed by SB and Company and the Department of Audits.
Thank you. The report has been noted. I would like to note that we did receive protests from Ms. Trueheart. I don't see Ms. Trueheart, but just want her to know that her protests were received and read, and we will forward them to the agencies to respond to her and also work with her through some of her recommendations. And as always, we thank her for keeping us honest and trying to push the envelope to make Baltimore better. As there is no more business before the board, we will recess until bid opening at 12 noon. Thank you.
The board is now in session for the receiving and opening of bids. There are no addenda. For B50005827 crew cab pickup truck, no bids were received. For the Department of Procurement, B50005786, 25-foot transit bus. A bid guarantee of 5% is required. The company is Colonial with a check. The total price is $99,767. That's $99,767.
This will be referred to the Bureau of Purchases for review.
There being no other bids before this board this afternoon, this meeting is now adjourned.